Hello, 10 people. Hello, Natural Edition. How are you? Just working, cleaning up my truck. Look how detailed the engine bay is. I did all that myself. Oh, you can call me. You can call me. My first name is Claude. You can just call me Claude. That's fine. I'm all cool with it. I just don't put my full name out there. But yeah. Oh, I'm great. My drag truck. I finally got some hits last week. I ran it for a day and a half, and I took a headlight off it. So I got new parts coming for it. And if you notice, there's no tires in the back. Right here's the slicks that were on it. It was just nuts. I was running 3S, and on the road in front of my house in Grand Rapids, and the road's fairly smooth and good. And I was running this thing, then I noticed that the centers were, you can see how it's getting that line in there. Well, I ran it, and it blew out. So this tire here is on the verge of going too. You can see right there, eventually it's going to go out. So I ordered some belted slicks for it and different rims from Proline. And I ordered this all assembly. I ordered 2 new one of these and 2 of these rims up, and the glue that they use to put them on. But then I'm going to use these inserts over, but I ordered these, and these will be just display wheels. I'm not going to run them, so. But yeah, that's what I did. It was doing, I set the data logger for 60 feet, and which is basically 3 house lengths in my town, at our place in town. And when I took off, it was carrying the front wheel the entire 60 feet, carrying the front wheels. So, and the data logger said it was in 60 feet, it was hitting 48 miles an hour in 60 feet. So it actually was doing. It's a fun truck. But then I brought this little truck down with me. It's sitting here on the bench. This little Grom. Matter of fact, you look in there, you can kind of see the data logger, that square thing sitting right there. I was running that in the same measure distance, and I was getting 50 miles an hour on this little truck, and it's just a rocket. This truck's just crazy fast. This is I'm becoming one of my favorite trucks, believe it or not. And you can get them for $327 with a 2S. Then you just got to get the stuff to convert it. This got a 3S in it, but you can see what it is: a little brushless, little cooling fan, ESC, and receiver combo. There were steering servos underneath it, and no, it was hooking up good. So then right here, this is the GNSS system that I was using. And this was, you can see it. This is what I was tracking how it run. And it was just, this truck is just nuts. The drag truck was nuts, but between the two of them, I think this is more controllable at the speeds that truck there, you almost got to, I tried doing a live stream running it. That's when I hit the curb. So I got all the repair parts coming for it. But you almost got to concentrate and run this truck. It's like when you run your buggies and that out there. You got to concentrate on when you're running this thing because it's fast. And like I was using the line lock basically on it and to do takeoffs. And sometimes I didn't like it. It would get all squirrely out of the way, squirrely running. But then I would just using the throttle and it made up for it. But as you can see, I got the wheels off it. I got new ones coming for it. Those are just coming in here, or there's people coming and going. It's usually how it goes, but these are the slicks that were on it. You can see how they get that area there. Well, you can see the inside of the tire. They got a honeycomb looking thing in there. You can see the honeycomb, so I can get it right. There you go. Well, I was running, and all of a sudden I heard hearing a slap, 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 and I blew a tire. So, a day and a half with the run, about, I don't know, maybe 8, 9 battery packs through it. Oh, yeah, it is. And even this little guy here, I was running him. I actually rotated the tires because I was running pavement with it. And this thing here is just crazy. I tell you, between the two of them, I had more fun running this truck. There's people that were watching me. My neighbors and we're all coming out, and they saw me run this truck. And one guy even said, he says, I got to get me one of these. It's just fast. Well, ARMA is known for doing fast electric cars, so they got a 4S model of this. The only thing I did do is the back end, I cut the louvers out, see there? That way you get airflow. And otherwise, the air dam's in here, and this thing will pick up. It did wheelie on me once when I was running it, so it's a fun little truck as well, so if you want to go fast. Hello there. How are you? I don't try to say names. I'm terrible with that, doing that. So, but yeah, so this was a ball to run. Other than this was trying to live stream, hold a camera, and drive the truck. You can't do it. So, and I went to try to find me a phone holder, tripod, and I couldn't find one in town. I got one here, so, but I just hit a curb. I got it, the repair parts coming for it. I got some belted slicks coming for it, and it'll be going again. 2S, it's fun. It's controllable fun. 3S, it's crazy. You'd be surprised that difference that makes. This thing is wicked with 3S. I mean, it'll carry the front end in 60 feet with no trouble. It'll wheelie. And it just goes. So, hello, Bob's. Actually, it will. I buffed the bumper. The bumper was all scraped up right down here, and you can see the shines back to it. It's got a little nick right there. But all that happened is it just popped this cover off. So I ordered it. Unfortunately, Traxxas, you can't just get these bezels. It was $39 to get everything, just to get this bezel. So when it gets here, I'm just going to pop the bezel on it and put the parts away for if I need them. But yeah, it's $39 just to get that lens, because you can't just get the lens. You got to buy the whole flipping kit from Traxxas. That's what they get you. So, yep. So, but other than that, it was a ball. I had fun running it. It took me a good 4 hours of running it to even get it to where it was dialed in, where I felt it was good. Now it runs nice and straight and everything else, but it blew a tire. Yeah, it is. Yeah. There's what it's supposed to look like. That's what I ended up with, so. But other than that, the body didn't get hurt any. And actually what happened to do this, I was in the off the curb, between the curb and the road. I hit the curb a little bit, but there's a stick there, and the stick come up. It's probably, if I go up to my son back to the house, laying in the ditch is this headlight cover, but I ain't gonna try to find it. Yeah. But, and also, guys, I don't know if you know this or not, I do have my main YouTube channel is called Drone Effects. If you go search it, I'm working over there as well because YouTube says I got to be over there because that channel is 100% fully monetized channel. So I don't want to lose my full monetization. So if you're listening in, you haven't subscribed here, please do like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell, as well as check out my other channel. It's called Drone Effects, and if it helps you, just type in Drone Effects with Claude, and you'll see it pop up. You'll see my mug on there, and that's my main channel. I've had that since 2014, so go check out that channel as well. That'd be awesome. Oh yeah, this damage is scale looking. It really is. But the truck was fun. I tell you what, it's just like a real dragster. You can see these rims. You can see right there where it blew out. But see how it gets that area? These were ballooning up, and it was actually running just in that center section. That's the trouble. These aren't a belted tire. The belted, they put a strip in here, and these weren't. And these tires were ballooning up that much that it was just running on that center section, and that's what blew out blew out the tire. You can actually see where it was running and where it wasn't. Like this was not touching; it was touching right here. So these tires are just growing so much. So these are, if you get a Traxxas drag slash, you can almost plan on. After about 8 batteries through them, you're going to have to put new slicks on it. So other than that, it worked fine. My 0-degree arms worked. The shock angle was good. I had to play around with the preloading of the rear shocks because when it was first taken off, it was tilted, so that the body was leaning like this when I was running. It was carrying the front wheels, but it was tilted. So I preloaded this side a little bit better, and it took care of that situation with the tilting, so it was carrying it straight and level. Like I said, it was carrying the wheels every bit as high as they're sitting on the stand right now when I was running it. And if you go to my live stream on here, you look for it. When I was running this, you can actually see it carrying the front wheels. So it was it's just nuts. It's a fun truck, but it requires 110% of your full concentration to run these trucks. It isn't like these trail crawlers or anything like this. This truck here, you got to run it. And if you want to do a live stream or something, get you a camera holder or mount and use that so you don't have to worry about looking at the camera. So, yep. So, but it worked. It did good. I enjoyed running it actually, and I tell you, running this thing, I had a lot of people coming by, and they were walking. One guy's walking his dog, and I pulled off to the edge, and I said, "I'll pull over and on the curb and park it," because I didn't want his dog to. He said his dog would chase it, and we don't want to do that either. So, but yeah, you can see right there, I got dirt in it off the other car. So you can see the wheelie whip. The wheels were actually being used. You can see how they're rolling. So it was on the wheels. Like I said, I did put optional. This comes with plastic hexes. You see it's got aluminum in it too. I did change out the hexes. It's got 0-degree rear control arms, so the wheels are tracking straight. The original ones, if you get this truck, are angled in. And that's just going to scuff and wear out your tires quicker. And it works great with these zeros in it. And I just had to preload, and you can see the shocks are they're a little straighter in there. You can see how many clips I put on there just to preload it. Got 70 weight oil in the back, and it's got 20 in the front. But no, it worked great. And if you look at the wheelie wheels, I'll turn the light on here. We're talking about it. But if you look at the wheelie wheels, they're running. You can see right there and right there. When it takes off, the back will drop. Then it hits this almost touches. Then when you accelerate, this actually hits, and this torques down, and then the front end is every bit as high as it stands when it's running. And it's just crazy. Be absolutely honest with you, I ain't had the balls to literally wind it out because I was running on a city street with it. But they say 70, 71 miles an hour, and I'm not doubting this truck will do that with a 3S. With a 2S, about 53, 52 miles an hour. So it was just nuts running it anyway. I had a lot of fun with it until the slicks let go and I damaged it. But like I say, you can see where the wheels were actually rolling. You can see the mark right there and right there. These are optional. Originally it runs with a plastic axle with plastic wheels, and that's the weak spot of this truck. You go to any YouTube channel, they talk about it. They pull them off and they put aluminum axle in there, and these wheels got bearings in them. Then you can get from Traxxas these control arms on each side for the wheelie bar. They make them in metal. You just got to put the plastic inserts in them. So, but they make aftermarket ones that are carbon fiber and all that if you want to go that route. But quite honestly, it was tracking perfectly straight for me. I had no issues with it. So, yeah, thank you. It's a 67 C10 Chevy. And I could tell everybody, my neighbor was looking at it, and I explained to him this truck. I said, if you look at a real C10, the windshield is not tilted back as far as this. That's the first thing to give it away. You see here it swooped, and it's rolled here, obviously. And if you look at the front end, that's why they choose this truck. These are rounded. Well, also, you look at the hood. You see how the hood is shaped? So the air hits it, it rolls it around here, and the air puts it over top of the car, and whatever remaining there, this windshield area will act as to hold it straight. Then it rolls it over, then it comes back to this wing, and it holds it back in down. So they did put some thought into the body. They got a Mustang version of this as well, a 5-liter Mustang. And I don't know, I like the truck, but no, it was fun to run until the tires let go. Tire let go, it was pretty much done. I was running it, and all of a sudden I heard kaboom, kaboom, just like you blew a tire in a car, and I looked at it, and it was all split open like that. So what I'm going to do with these tires is I'm going to literally take this tire. I don't decided. I'm going to literally cut them in round strips and cut these outer off. And I'm going to make 2 strips, and I'm going to try to create my own belts on these original tires, and try to make belts and belt the new tires as well. So yeah, like I say, if you go to the truck, these are the rims that come on it. I do like the rims though, but these are the rims that come on it. and they're Weld Racing. That's what they are, but you can see them right there. But unfortunately, they glue them on with a super good glue, because I was going to try to get the glue to release and use the rims over. Well, $18 for a set of rims, so I just said, well, I'll just get new rims. But no, it was fun. These this past week, I took this truck down and this one. I finished up in this truck, and this truck is just crazy fast. This truck, every bit of 50 miles an hour, and that's running a little 3S. So, yep. Got 28 watching. Thanks for coming in here, all 28 of you. If you can, please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell for future update. It'd be awesome. And as well as check out my other channel, which is called Drone Effects. You can type it in as Drone Effects with Claude. Either way, you'll find it. That's a fully monetized channel. I do ATV rides. I do drone footage. There's drone videos up there. I do have drones and stuff like that. So you can go check, if you will, check out that other channel as well. It'd be awesome. As well as check out my friend Nitro Edition. He does 8-scale buggies and stuff like that. And he races them, builds them. And check out his channel. Check out Bob's RC as well. The people that come in here a lot, they're supported me. I try to do my best to hit them back. And Nitro Edition was or is a member of my channel. So he is a member of my channel. So check out Nitro Edition channel as well. Boil them in acetone. Does that soften the rims? Yeah, no problem. Well, you remember, that's one of the perks when people join my channel is if they come in there, I kind of give you a promotion. I like your channel, I really do. I had 8-scale buggies I used to run as well, but I used to run nitro stuff. I just got away from it. I had to haul them everywhere to use them. That was the issue. Then I went to electric, and people like electric. They just don't. I don't know. People just don't like the nitro noise for some reason. I don't know. I kind of like the sound of it myself. I like working on them, building the engines, rebuilding the engines, piping them, learning how to pipe them, and all the other stuff. I had a associated 8-scale buggy. That's what I had. Then I also had a 5th-scale Lotus Elise, which is a big car. And I had a Schumacher Menace. I had, I don't know, 3 or 4. I had an E-Max. I had a Revo. I had a T-Max. I had all different trucks. I did more trucks than anything else, but I had all them, and I just got away from all that stuff, so. Oh, yeah. Oh, those is awesome. Okay. I'll try that, because I do have acetone here. And because I kind of want to keep these rims just because. And I ordered up some actual good CA for gluing tires on, so I know enough not to use just any kind of glue on them, so, yep. Yep. But no, this truck has been awesome. I use the link system as well. I have the module right here in the radio. So this has underneath here, I'll open it up here. This truck has got a full light kit too. I have headlights and tail light stuff on it. Let's see here, I can get this out. I gotta get a towel because, believe it or not, I'm that fussy. I don't want to scratch the body too much. You know, it is a cool truck, so. Get this radio out of the way so I can lay the body sideways on here. But right there it is. There's the 3S I was running. See these wires? This is your RPM and speed right there. Okay, this is the Millennium brushless system. You can see how heavy these axles are. They work awesome. This transmission is just well, you can see it right there. Look at that. See that? That's rubber from the tires. Running the tires right here on the table. That's rubber off the slicks. But you can see all the heavy wires here. This is their ESC. I did put a cooling fan on it. It did not have one. It's got the telemetry gives me battery voltage. It gives me engine RPM. It gives me mile an hour that the truck is running, and as well as let's see here. There's 4 things. Oh, engine temperature. There's a this wire here. This is your temp probe right here. So this gives me the engine temperature, the mile an hour, and RPM, and it reads battery voltage. So it lets you know how this battery, the onboard battery's doing. So, but yeah, right there it is. Like I say, the wheels are off it. If you just pop it in, I've got it. I got new ones coming for it. I did take the plastic hubs off, and I put these aluminum ones on it. I got them all the way around. And this does run a GPS. I mean, they call it driver assist, which is basically a gyro system built into it. So when you get ready to do your run and you go to shut it down, it will, the gyro kicks in and will help you control it to slow it down and to keep it straight. So, yeah, that's what it looks like. And it's got a lot of tire rubber on it. The differential in this truck too has got spider gears in it as well, so it's easily serviceable. And this is the latest and greatest 277 transmission in it. So you see how massive the axles are. You don't really need to do a lot of aftermarket. I mean, you can get upright control arms. You can get different drive shafts, axles for it, different shocks. Traxxas even actually makes threaded shock bodies for it if you want to put them on it and stuff like that. These are the stock arms, and you can see these are straighter. The axle is actually straight. Then I got right here, these are offset. So if you notice, these shocks are almost straight up and down, where the front ones are tilted out further. Originally, these were tilted out like that. And so I did put some preload clips on it. You can see there's some blue in there. That's how much. So right now, the way it's set up, it's perfect as far as running it. So, yep. But yeah, like I said, I was just really not really getting onto it that much. You can see the rubber sitting in there. Still see the rubber from the tires. Not getting on it that much. It was in 60 feet, I was hitting 48 miles an hour. And that was in 2.32 seconds, 48 mile hour and 60 feet. So in 2 seconds, I was hitting 48 miles an hour. So it was fun. Then in here, they call it draggy mode. You pull this plug out and down. Let's see if I can find it in my light here. There it is. But down in there is a button that you can reach in there, and it makes this light in here blink. And what that does, that turns off the gyro. Because if you're going to drag meets or drag race events, they don't want it using the gyro. So that you go in there and you can see there's a little window right here. Well, when it's in draggy mode, that will flash. That way they'll know that the gyro, but it turns it off, but they didn't say you couldn't use the gyro in the shutdown. So when you go to release your trigger to shut it down, the gyro will kick in enough to keep it straight and slow it down and get you going. So yeah, so I'm learning on this thing. It took me a good 3/4 of the day to just to get it to figure out the suspension. And in the back on this side, there's more preload clips than this side, because what it was doing when it take off, it was tilting this way. You know, it's going down the run cockeyed. So now it takes off and it goes down the run perfectly straight. So yeah, got 39 watching, 31. You guys are up and down. Thanks for coming in. Check out Nitro Edition, guys. If you're new here, just coming in, as well as like, subscribe, hit that notification bell for my channel, and check out his channel. He races 8-scale buggies. He does he does live streams and repairing them and stuff like that. And I'm sure that if you got one of them and you go to his channel and you got a question, he'll try to answer it for you. I'm sure will do that for you. And if you got an 8-scale buggy, maybe set up motors or whatever, I'm sure he'll try to help you out as well. So, yeah. But yeah, this truck right now, I'm waiting on new slicks for it. They're going to be here this coming week. Some point, all the parts I got ordered. The headlight piece will be here tomorrow. So, but, yeah, that's what it looks like. It's a black. If you look, it's got a metal fleck to it. You can see it in there. It's actually in person, it's a really cool truck. Give you an idea, scale. Let's see here. I know it's not true scale, but I'll get this guy down. Okay, this is a 10th scale Willys Jeep, okay? This is what 10th scale. This is a 10th scale car, and if I stand back, you can see the difference. Traxxas run their scale trucks big. This is a 10th scale Traxxas, so they run they run them big scale. So this, like I say, this is a 10th scale Willys Jeep. I gotta clean that thing up. I just put this together. This is a JJRC one, but yeah, so that's 10th scale. But it gives you an idea of the size. These are a big truck. The wheelie bar is 11 inches from where it hooks to the axle housing to the tip. That's 11 inches. So, that's almost the length of this car, this little car here. That's just the wheelie bar. So, and the tires are 3 inches, top to bottom, and they're probably a good 1.5 inch, 3/4 inch wide. So. They're basically a 2.2 tire. Yep, so. But if you're new to the channel, if you will, please, it helps me out awesome. It'd be awesome if you could do it. It helps me out an awful lot. Please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell for future updates. It'd be great. Got 45 watching. Thanks, guys, for coming in. I appreciate you guys coming in. If you got any kind of questions and be nice, don't be rude, and I'll see if I can answer you. Oh yeah, it's right now. It's humid out here a little bit. It's not bad. I've been just cleaning stuff up. You notice my Ranger's not here. It's at the shop getting work done, but I gotta clean that up. This is my truck. I'm super fussy. This truck doesn't get driven in the winter months, and I cleaned up the engine bay and everything else on it. So, hello, Carlo. Thank you for coming in. But yeah, yeah. You can say hi. I'll say hi back to you. Just be nice to everybody. Be nice to moderators. I know Bob. He's already did it for me. We had somebody come in here. I ain't saying you guys are all that way, but he gave no quarters, and you know he just timed them out. He didn't ban him, but he timed them out. So just be respectful, and we all get along. 61 people in here. Thanks for coming in, guys. I appreciate that. 61 of you guys stopping in and say hello to me and listening in. Yeah, we've been talking drag trucks. I'm actually thinking this truck here is looking. I might get a set of mini drag slicks and put in all four corners on this truck. This truck here is fast. 50 miles an hour, without even trying. And I'm sure if you played around with it, you could probably get more than that out of it. It's fast. So I'm going to look into see if I can come up with some drag tires for it. This is data logger. Typically what I do with this thing is you get these from SkyRC. I put it right there. And that gives me G-force, mile an hour, how many seconds it took to do it. Because right now at 48 mile an hour, it's little over 2 seconds to do it with this truck. That gives you an idea how quick it is. So the big one. This little truck here, I didn't really check it as much. The same distance, according to the data logger, it's hitting 48, 50 miles an hour, depending on which direction, believe it or not. So I think air plays into it. So, yep. But if you're new to the channel, please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell for your truck. And, don't be afraid to say hello. I don't bite. I'll try to answer your questions. If I don't have an answer, there's enough RC car guys in here that would probably be able to help you out. So, yeah. So, anyway, sometime next week I'll have tires for this, and at some point I'll take it back into town. I'm going to take my cameras. I had my camera with me. I should have set it up. And I'll set my cameras up, and I'll get some videos of it doing some runs. It's quick. So I did have a little accident. I got the parts going to be here for it. All it's missing actually is a headlight cover, and I got one coming. I'll just snap it on there and put the rest of the pieces away if I ever need them. And I blew a tire. If you haven't seen it, these are the slicks that were on it. And right here, just blew it. Split it wide open right there. Put my finger right through the hole. There you go. It blew the tire, so. And that's why the tires are off it, so. But that was a day and a half's worth of runs. And the first day, I was actually doing a whole lot of testing and getting on it, so that didn't help the tires either, so. Yep. Got 49 watching. Thanks for coming in, 49 people. If you will, please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell for future update. And I really appreciate the 5 thumbs up. It'd be great if I could get, 10, 15 thumbs up before this live stream is over. It helps YouTube to know how to promote my channel. If the more thumbs up I get, the more interactions we get is great. You can see my Bob's RC was the first one to come in and chat, and then Nitro Edition come in, and Nitro Edition is a channel member. So if you want to join my channel, it's not expensive, and he has a join button as well. If you want to check out his channel and join him, it's not that expensive. So, yep. But Yeah, it's been a good live stream actually. I haven't had no issue with nobody being, rude. And how this works, I'm going to show you this. This is for this truck. That's the reason I stayed with the Trax controller. This is your gyro. This is how you adjust your gyro gain. And here's your steering trim. And you got your menu and set. This, I can use this for the data link setup. But when you run this thing, you hold this button in with your thumb, you set your throttle, and then when you're ready to go, you take your finger off the button, off that trigger, and it just goes. It'll just automatically just takes off, and you just got to steer. So, yeah. But like I say, right now I'm waiting on tires for it. So, but I do RC scale crawler, trail crawler trucks as well. I got tracks. I got this. Here's my 7th scale FJ40. Then I got a slash here, which I did slow this slash down. I put the stock radio, ESC and motor back in it. It was just too much, and it was generating way too much heat to me. And like this truck here, this is a trail truck that I built from a legendary Grondo, but it's got all billet axles and everything else in it. It's a heavy truck. It's got a 2-speed transmission in it. It's got metal rock sliders, beadlock rims, and super swampers. So then down here I got a 6 scale Rock Hobbies 41 Willys with my 2 soldiers in it. And I got 2 little trucks. This truck is like 15 years old. It's a Tamiya high lift F350 that I've had forever. Under this cover here, by the way, there's an airplane. Then I got cars up here as well. So I got a few cars floating around. So, yep. So I've been on here 45 minutes. I'm about ready to get back on out of here. And I don't know, gonna do something today. I don't know what. My side-by-side's not here, and so I had to go, I don't know, see if my wife wants to go someplace, take a drive. When we say take a drive, we could end up at Mackinac City or something. But Kimimoto for this channel sent me this to do a review. This is a cab for ATV. I do product reviews as well. This is the box setup for my Ranger. I just take the whole thing out. This is the car cover that covers the front of my truck. Then, so they send me ATV stuff. My Ranger's not here. It's like it's got mirrors, tires, and stuff like that. It was sent to me for product. They do reviews on. So, yep. So. Yeah, thank you, Nitro Edition. Thanks for coming in. It's hit and miss. Sometimes I do a live and I get a lot of people, and sometimes I do a live and I don't get people coming in. It's just hit and miss. I think it gets down to topic, I don't put a topic in my description because I would do that, then I wouldn't get people in. And even holding my phone in this view, because I'm a beta tester for YouTube, people come in and they'll come in and more so if you don't do a content. Hello, Rowdy, thank you. Yeah, the garage is got LED lighting in it. I use this bay because these are all basically my channel sponsors. This is where I do all my how-to videos. Then my truck, this bay over here, kind of a storage slash, like my trucks out there. I store my truck here. Then we got bikes. This bike, believe it or not, is almost 30 years old, and it's showroom condition. It's an $8,000 bike. That's how much it's valued at. the purple section alone is over $2,000 just to get that piece if he was to try to find one of these bikes. This is actual Gary Turner RTS. He sold out, and they were producing them for like stores and all that. Then the quality went downhill, and the company just went out of business. But that's an RTS, and right there's some extra tires and wheels. And of course, I got my fat tire bike. So, and I got a plow here. I use that to plow the snow in the winter months. So, yep. But, yeah, the garage is about 2.5 years old. I have a breezeway and it attaches to the house as well. And right through there, you can see kind of my backyard. But then I own the woods behind. My property is 2 acres. So, yep. But yeah, it's 30 by 32 foot with 14-foot sidewalls. And if you notice, the doors are different. This is an RV. This is set up. I had a motorhome, and this was set up to put a motorhome in here. And I sold the motorhome, but that's why this door is 12 foot by 12, and that's 10 by 10. So, but yeah. So, yep. Rowdy, I'm going to make you blue. You seem like a nice guy. There you go. I'll make you blue like a Smurf. There you go. But anyway, guys, I'm about ready to get out of here for now. I appreciate each and everybody that's came in today or that are still here. To me, this was an awesome live stream for me as well, because I had a lot of people come in here, and when it shuts down, I can see the analytics for the live stream. I know this is going to be high numbers for me, and I appreciate it. And you guys, I want you guys to all have a great day. Check out the Nitro Edition. He does 8-scale buggies and stuff. Check out his channel. Check out Bob's RC. They're both real loyal to my channel. They come in, and everybody else. I have other people come in here. I appreciate you. It's kind of hard because a lot of people don't comment, obviously, but I appreciate everybody that come in. If you came in here and I said hi to you, don't take it as a snub, because if I have an issue of pronouncing a name, I don't want to butcher it, so I choose not to, say the name. I'll just say hi to you and thanks for coming in, I try to be respectful to everybody, as much as we can, so, in life, so. This is Trailer Haul, my side-by-side, but anyway, guys, I'm going to back on out of here. Thank you, everybody, for coming in. I appreciate each and everybody that came in today, Nitro and everybody else, Bob. And you guys have a wonderful day. It's actually got a breeze. It's not that terrible. I'm going to see if my wife wants to go take a ride somewhere with our little puppy, see how he does in the car. And, yeah, we'll go do something today. So thanks for coming in, one and all. I know I keep saying that. And I appreciate everybody, and I'll catch y'all later. And y'all have a great day. And from me to you, this Trail Rider 570, say goodbye and God bless. And I'll see everybody again. You guys have an awesome day. Wave at a neighbor. Talk to a neighbor. Go thank a vet. If you go to the store, you see a veteran with his hat on. Walk up to him and thank him for his service and shake his hand. I do that every time I go to a store. And just try to pass the love on, try to be nice, respectful to everybody. And that's what this world needs right now. So that being said, I'll catch y'all later. Goodbye and God bless. You guys have a great day.